Hi guys, it's Ashley from Ashley's Paper Heart, and today I thought we could do a little vacation haul. This is mostly just books and postcards and some antique postcards that I purchased while we were out on vacation. So let's get started. So let's start with the books. First book that we got, my husband and I are both really interested in geology, and I am just a huge advocate of if there's a subject of interest to you to, get books or read online, educate yourself, and, share that knowledge with others and hopefully inspire them to want to read these books as well. So this one is the Roadside Geology of Southern California. It was nice to be able to look up some of the points from sorry, there's stuff going on outside my window. Um, it's fun to look up some of the things that we saw along the side of the road when we were driving. And this has like all over Southern California. So if you're interested in geology, I would highly recommend this book. It's good and I enjoyed it. My next book is The Essential Muir, and it's a selection of John Muir's best writings. And John Muir is a really interesting fellow. He lived back in the 1800s, late 1800s, early 1900s, and he is basically the grandfather of national parks. So you can thank him and for his advocacy of why we have national parks. His writings border between, I'd say, scientific and then also very, I don't know how to say this, like very like almost poetic and a slight bit of like religious undertone, but not necessarily the religion that you would naturally think of. To him, nature was his religion, and he treated it as such. And he looked at all the beauty that nature had to offer and thought that it was, the sign of whatever higher power you believe in. Another book that I got, this field guide. This is by John Muir Laws. I don't think they're related. I think he was just named after John Muir. So this book is an illustrated fields guide. I will say that there's not a whole lot of like in-depth information about the different things, but I do have a secondary field guide. I believe it's an Auburn field guide that does have like a ton of information. This will basically get you good identification and maybe a little tidbit of knowledge. And he actually illustrated this entire thing, which is quite impressive. He is a big naturalist and nature journaler, and I believe he runs workshops for nature journaling. So I would check him out if you are interested. I know I'm gonna take a look at it. I enjoy nature journaling, and I'm wondering if he has like any other like ideas outside of what I'm doing. So yeah. So let's move on to the newer things. So I got a bunch of postcards. Yeah, I tried to take out all the repeats, but maybe I didn't do that. I got a bunch of postcards to send off to pen pals. So just some ones from different places that we went to while we were up there. Mono Lake is probably one of the most beautiful things in the world. And I will do, well, I didn't do a great job doing like travel vlog style stuff. I did take some video footage of my surroundings, so I'll probably make a video or like add that into some of my the beginning of some of my journaling videos or whatnot, with some music. I will be doing some travel journal with me's, so stay tuned for that. That should be fun. And then I also got this like sheet of stickers just because why not? I love stickers. They are, I believe, vinyl. So if you wanted to stick them on like your water bottle or on your car, they should do just fine. Okay, now probably what you're most interested in is the antique postcards. So we went to this little hole-in-the-wall antique store in Bishop, and Bishop is in the Owens Valley, about 40 miles away from Mammoth. It's pretty remote. There's not a lot out there, honestly, but Bishop's cool. It has a lot of history. So they had this really cool antique store, and they had just like boxes and boxes of these vintage and antique postcards, mostly California postcards, which is something that I have been thinking about doing, is making a California themed junk journal, and then also like nautical ocean themed junk journal. So I got plenty of like things to use, and also I got some things that I'd like to send to some of my pen pals. So a lot of these I think are from the 1900s, like the early 1900s. I'm trying to see. Some of them aren't. Some of them are obviously newer, but I do have some ones that are pretty old. And I have to say, the prices there were fantastic. Like, much better than what I pay up here near Los Angeles when I'm looking for stuff, and even better than some of the sellers that I purchase from. Sorry for the glare. They're all in plastic sleeves, which I appreciate. This one's really pretty. But yeah, I was shocked at the good prices, so I got quite a few, and it absolutely did not break the bank. When did I get this one? Oh, maybe because it has writing on it. 1972. I just think that's interesting. I probably got it because of the back with the stamp. It's like, why did I get that one again? But I found so many of these just beautiful. I'm assuming these are more from the 50s. So they had a whole bunch of these like ham radio. Is it ham radio? Hand radio? Calling cards. And I've never seen these before. It is really stinking cool. I think this was all from the same person. I guess you had to get like certified to be able to do that. So these are just the different calling cards. I also found this. This is a postcard. I'm not sure who she is, but she's cool. I don't think does it say? No, it doesn't say who she is. Does anyone know, could they make postcards from their photos? I'm wondering if that was the case. Here's some of the ones that I'm really, this one. I love the illustrations of Kate Greenaway. So pretty. I also found this, a lodge certificate or ID. This was from 1932. So I will be scanning these in. I guess it's like an Elks Lodge. I thought it was interesting. I saw this and I'm like, it's totally kitsch. Like, it's so kitsch, but so fun. I also found this photograph, which is also a postcard. And then these, I think they might be labels of some sort. So those are so pretty. Now we're getting into some of the more antique things. I'm not sure what these are. I haven't taken any of these out of the sleeve. Whatever they are very dirty on the back. I will definitely be scanning these in. I don't have the heart to use the originals. Let's put this back. I know there are a lot of people that feel the same way. I know that this may look simple to some, but I really enjoy old photographs, especially of landscapes and architecture. And this, I don't know, something about this tree kind of spoke to me. Another photo / postcard. And this is Bishop Creek, and we were up near there. Some of these actually have 2 postcards in them. And just beautiful. So this is definitely from my nautical journal. This is Catalina Island. I have not been here yet. My husband's been quite a few times. He wants to take me there. So hopefully maybe in the summertime we can take a boat out there. I think it's like 20 miles off the California coast. It's supposed to be just stunning. I love this one. The redwood with the old car. I'm trying to see where all the ones with the writing. This is La Jolla, and the beach looks pretty darn, like, it looks pretty darn close to this still today. And we used to hang out in La Jolla a lot when we lived in San Diego. This is more of those calling cards. Oh, these are funny. Like, it's got like some weird like little illustrations and stuff. This one, another like coast. I love some of these like coastal highways, like PCH, Highway 1. I also love yuccas. So now we're getting into some of the older. This is from 1912. I thought this was really cool. This one was from 1908. Of course, it has a bird, so I had to get it. They had a lot of Valentines, like vintage Valentine ones. So they have this one. I'm going to have to read these. I'm really curious. I think it says 1914. I have now birthday card, something, send you this and wishing you a happy birthday. Cute. This one's so cute. From 1912. I don't see the date. This was sent from Los Angeles. But yeah, I was so happy. Like, they had so many early 1900s, specifically Valentine's cards. 1911. Just, I never find these. Like, these are hard to find, and when I do find them, they're not cheap. Like, I think most of these were $1. And usually when I find them locally or even buying them online, I pay between $2 to $4 per postcard. This is from 1910. So these were like amazing finds. There were some really pretty ones. And I didn't even look through all the boxes they had because I'm like, once I had like a handful, I had to stop because, yeah, I had to stop. So this is not a postcard, but it's interesting. It's from 1928 and it's a liquor permit. And I thought it was so cool. Plus, like, I love this kind of stuff to scan in and use as collage bits. I guess this is stamped 1929. But I guess it's their liquor license of some sort. I honestly don't know much about this. I'll have to... This is mostly what I got it for. Like this. This is like, to me, ephemera gold. So I will... definitely be scanning this in and using it in my journals. So that's kind of it, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed this. Hopefully it was fun kind of looking at what the different like pieces of ephemera that I had collected on our trip and some of my vintagey goodies. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and comment, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.